San Diego's ultra-wealthy don't live where you think they do. While everyone's chasing beachfront property, billionaires are snapping up 10-acre estates 30 minutes inland. I'm talking about Rancho Santa Fe, where privacy comes at $6 million and your nearest neighbor could be a half-mile away. Now, if you're looking for luxury in San Diego, come with me today and I'll show you why athletes and founders are choosing land over ocean views. I'll even compare with the other most wealthy areas so you understand the difference. Let me start by saying Rancho Santa Fe is nothing like anywhere else in San Diego County. This is the ultimate luxury community where privacy matters more than showing off, and having space to breathe is more valuable than an ocean view. If you know places like La Jolla or Del Mar, you know those towns are all about the coastal lifestyle. Beautiful beaches, walkable villages, and lots of activity. Rancho Santa Fe is pretty much the complete opposite. Here, it's all about privacy, space, and prestige. The whole idea is that nobody really knows you're there. With just over 2,500 residents spread across nearly 7 square miles, Rancho Santa Fe has one of the lowest population densities in all of Southern California. That's only 383 people per square mile. Most luxury coastal areas are crowded, but here, your nearest neighbor could be acres away, and that's exactly what residents want. This community is different from flashy beachfront homes or trendy streets lined with restaurants. It's more of a retreat where discretion and understated elegance rule. And once you see who lives here, you'll get why privacy is such a big deal, but I'll name drop later. Now, before we get to the celebrities and billionaires, let me tell you how this exclusive paradise came to be. The story starts with a huge architectural failure and one visionary architect. Rancho Santa Fe wasn't always the exclusive community we know today, so way back in the early 1900s, the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad bought a massive 8,824 acre piece of land called the original Rancho San Diegito land grant. Their plan was to plant millions of eucalyptus trees to use as railroad ties. Between 1906 and 1916, they planted over 3.5 million trees. Can you imagine that? 3 million trees? But here's the kicker. The wood was way too soft for railroad spikes. The whole experiment failed, and then drought and freezing killed about 60% of the trees. So the railroad company was left with this huge piece of land full of dead trees, thinking, now what? In 1916, they formed the Santa Fe Land Improvement Company and came up with a new idea to create a rural residential community for gentlemen farmers. By 1922, the development was renamed Rancho Santa Fe. Now, here is where it gets really interesting. Lillian Rice, one of California's first successful women architects, was hired by the firm Requa and Jackson to design the village and all the buildings. Now, Rice had a serious vision. She created the Spanish colonial revival style that still defines Rancho Santa Fe today, blending Spanish influences with the natural landscape. Her first residential design, La Flecha House in 1923, became the model for the community's architecture. Rice went on to design the Civic Center, the Guest House, which is now the Inn at Rancho Santa Fe, the garage, the school, water district offices, and numerous residences through 1927. Her work set the foundation for one of California's most carefully planned communities. And this led to the Covenant, the historic heart of Rancho Santa Fe. The Rancho Santa Fe Protective Covenant was adopted in 1928 and has guided the community's character ever since. And in 1989, it became California Historical Landmark number 982. The Covenant is still active today, controlling architecture, landscaping, and more to preserve the original vision. Okay, so now that you know the story behind this place, let's dive into the multi-million-dollar properties and see why they command such incredible prices. Let me tell you, the real estate in Rancho Santa Fe is unlike anywhere else in San Diego County. Properties here range from 3 to over 10 acres, and many equestrian estates cover even larger parcels. Inside the Covenant, the minimum lot size is about 2 acres. That might not sound huge depending on where you're coming from, but in most luxury areas, half an acre is considered a lot here in San Diego. Here, 2 acres is the starting point, which gives you plenty of space between homes and preserves the rural charm that makes this community so special. The estates themselves are pretty incredible. Some have equestrian facilities with up to 24 stall barns, competition arenas, and world-class training setups. Others include avocado groves and vineyards built right into the property, letting residents make their own wine or enjoy decades-old citrus trees. And just wait till I show you all the amenities Rancho Santa Fe has to offer. I'll dive into that in just a few minutes. Now, architecturally, the styles are diverse, but all blend beautifully. You've got the classic Spanish colonial revival that Lillian Rice established, with natural tone stucco walls, red tile roofs, and multi-paned windows, and detailed chimneys. Then there are Mediterranean-style estates inspired by resorts, with grand entryways, tall ceilings, arched hallways, and expansive patios. For those who want something more modern, contemporary homes mix traditional touches with current amenities while keeping harmony with Rice's original vision. Now, the numbers are pretty mind-blowing. The median list price sits right around $6 million per home. That's just the median. Half the homes cost cost a lot more. Properties can go up to $50 million for exceptional estates. Recent sales include a $15 million house and an $18 million property. Pretty crazy, right? Now, owning a multi-million dollar estate here also means navigating unique rules that most luxury communities don't have. So here's the deal. Living in Rancho Santa Fe means dealing with something called the art jury. It's way more serious than it sounds. This is what creates the kind of exclusivity you just don't get anywhere else in San Diego County. The Rancho Santa Fe Association's art jury keeps the architectural integrity of the community in check through a detailed design review. They evaluate every project using three main documents. First, in the protective covenant, which ensures the historic integrity of the area. Then there are association regulations, which covers things like height, density, and lot size. And finally, the residential design guidelines provide an illustrated guide to achieve the rural, natural look that defines Rancho Santa Fe. Now, remember those low population density numbers? 383 people per square mile is incredibly low for Southern California. Compare that to neighboring luxury areas, and you get why Rancho Santa Fe feels so secluded. The community's 2,574 residents live in 956 households, with an average household size of 2.69 people. Now, compare that to neighboring luxury areas, and you get why Rancho Santa Fe feels so secluded. And speaking of secluded, I'll compare Rancho Santa Fe to other luxury areas in a bit, but I'll get to that soon. But here's the thing, the combination of low density and strict oversight draws some seriously high profile residents. And now it's time for a little name dropping. Tech leaders like Bill Gates, who bought an equestrian estate for his daughter, and Qualcomm co-founder Andrew Viterbi live here. Business executives like Gary and Mary West, and former San Diego Padres owner John Moore call it home. Professional athletes are also drawn to privacy too. Skateboarding legend Tony Hawk, NBA superstar Kawhi Leonard, and NFL quarterback Russell Wilson all have homes here. But all this exclusivity comes with perks you just can't buy anywhere else, including access to incredible amenities. So this is where the community side of Rancho Santa Fe really shines in ways you won't find anywhere else in San Diego. The standout is the Rancho Santa Fe Golf Club. Membership here is exclusive to homeowners within the covenant. You just can't buy your way in. The club features a Max Baer design course that opened in 1929 and was the original home of Bing Crosby's Clambake from 1937 to 1942. It's ranked among the top 100 walking courses in America, and the clubhouse has a casual Spanish-inspired California ranch design that fits perfectly within the community. There are plenty of other clubs here too. The Bridges at Rancho Santa Fe has luxury amenities with a $200,000 equity golf membership and $3,300 monthly dues. They have a championship golf course, performance center, tennis courts, fitness facilities, and resort-style pools. It's pretty fancy. The Crosby Club has a $30,000 initiation fee with $1,800 monthly dues, multiple membership tiers including young executive options, and 5 tennis courts plus 4 pickleball courts. And if this lifestyle sounds perfect for you and you're thinking about making a move here, I'll share some buying considerations in a bit, so stick with me. Now, for equestrian enthusiasts, Rancho Santa Fe is also a dream. The community has over 60 miles of private equestrian trails. The Rancho Riding Club has 60 indoor stalls, 4 riding arenas, 50 outside corrals, and access to a 50-mile trail system. Highland Farms and Fairbanks Ranch Equestrian Center have competition-sized dressage courts, all-weather footing, a 6-horse covered walker, a 60-foot lunging pen, and fully fenced tracks around jumping arenas. Now, I don't know what all of that means because I'm not an equestrian lover, but I think you get it. And education here is also top rated. We got plenty of private schools, but you also have R. Roger Rose School, serving elementary and middle school students. And it's consistently ranked as one of California's top public schools. So how does Rancho Santa Fe compare to other luxury communities in San Diego? I'm glad you asked. Now, La Jolla shows off coastal luxury, but with less land. The median home price there is about $2.5 million bucks, compared to Rancho Santa Fe's $6 million. Plus, La Jolla gives you oceanfront properties, beach access, and a walkable village vibe, but it comes with higher density and more tourist activity in the summer. It's also closer to downtown San Diego, about 15 to 20 minutes, compared to Rancho Santa Fe's 30 to 40 minutes. But Del Mar takes a lifestyle luxury approach, but it's denser and more public facing. It's a beach-focused community with seasonal tourism, plus the Del Mar Fairgrounds and racetrack host public events all year long. There's also a lot less acreage for private estates, and it's much more accessible to the general public than Rancho Santa Fe with its gated privacy. Rancho Santa Fe, on the other hand, offers unmatched privacy and land ownership. You get gated communities with 24/7 security, equestrian-friendly zoning, not available near the coast, and members-only amenities exclusive to residents. The lifestyle is also very different too. Coastal areas put you in a public scene with restaurants, shopping, and entertainment that draws visitors from all over San Diego County. In Rancho Santa Fe, the social life revolves around the private clubs and member-only facilities where everyone seems to know each other. So it's a completely different way of living, prioritizing privacy and exclusivity over public access. So if this lifestyle appeals to you, here's what you need to know about the financial and practical realities of buying in this exclusive world. Living in the covenant comes with both rules and perks. There's a Rancho Santa Fe Association assessment of 15 cents per $100 of property value, plus extra fees for community services and amenities. Now, any improvements require art jury approval, and these strict design guidelines keep the community's character, but they add time and complexity to renovations or new construction. Architectural applications usually take about 30 days for review. The median annual tax bill here is $26,000 a year, which is actually $24,000 higher than the national median. Now, for a $6 million home, you're looking at roughly $66,000 per year in property taxes. Maintenance is another huge consideration. Large lots often need professional landscaping, and equestrian facilities require ongoing care. Now, some larger estates have private wells and septic systems that need regular upkeep. Plus, Rancho Santa Fe is intentionally car dependent to maintain privacy and exclusivity. There's no walkable commercial district within the residential areas, at least. The village center has limited retail and dining, and private club dining serves as the main social venue. Coastal amenities in Del Mar or Solana Beach are about 15 to 20 minutes away, but that isolation isn't a drawback. It's exactly what residents pay for, keeping the community private and exclusive. And if you're thinking about moving into San Diego's luxury market, now's the time to explore Rancho Santa Fe before prices climb even higher. I can help you navigate this exclusive market and find the perfect estate for you. Reach out to me at bern@off56.com and let's go take a tour of this beautiful neighborhood. But don't go just yet. Speaking of wealthy neighborhoods, my next video linked right here dives into where San Diego's old money lives. We're talking generational wealth, historic mansions, and the neighborhoods where old money has quietly shaped this city for over a century. And you won't want to miss it. I'll see you next time. Bye!